Number 7, we have Flaming Strike. Now, this is a fire-based Ashy Warrior that can be equipped on almost every single weapon except for things like whips and colossal weapons. But this actually works as a initial fire attack that only consumes 4 FP that does actually scale primarily off your strength, or actually depending on what type of infusion you actually go with, but mainly actually does scale off your strength stat. And you do get a follow-up input as well for 10 FP that does this very nice ranged swing that actually does buff your weapon as well and do a whole bunch of damage. Does actually buff your weapon with 90 fire damage for 40 seconds. But yeah, as you can probably tell by the gameplay, it just shreds enemies. It's a pretty quick combo. You can just spam the initial fire burst over and over again for only 4 FP if you wanted to, but if you did want to buff your weapon and just do a whole bunch of chunk of damage afterwards, it actually does stagger enemies relatively well, then you can do that follow-up input. So yeah, it's a very solid Ashy Warrior that does a lot of damage, and it is very cheap on top of all of that, so yeah, that's the reason as to why it gets number 7.